All right, guys. We're just getting connected. Tech Money Talks live, 2 p.m. Central. And we are just getting online here. All right. How's everything going? Just setting up Instagram as well. We're now connecting to multiple platforms: YouTube, Periscope, 3 different Facebooks, LinkedIn, and Twitch, which is really cool stuff. So let me get Instagram going here, which is awesome. All right, we're going live on Instagram. And actually, I need to get Zoom connected. You can actually see on the screen bit.ly/AskBMacZoom. So let me launch that up right now. And I tell you, folks, let me know if this stuff is helping, because my days are getting busier and busier. And I'm wondering, for some reason this week, I'm wondering if I should continue these live sessions. So let me know if it's helpful to you guys, if it's worthwhile, because it's one of the things that I'm like, well, should I continue this or not? Right now, I think we've been, maybe about 2 or 3 weeks doing this. And the topic for today is make money with no money Mondays, but really it's open to all kind of questions and things like that too. So we're open to a bunch of questions. If you're connected via Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, let me know how the audio is. So I'm going to say that here. Let me know audio is. And drop your questions here. Yeah, so this is Ask BMac Live. Let me connect to the Zoom so you can connect via bit.ly/Ask BMac Zoom, and I'm going to get on there right now. And with this allows you to connect live, and actually we can have a conversation, answering any questions that you do have, that sort of thing. So I believe I am connected. Awesome. And let me see, manage participants. Yeah, so you can connect to bit.ly/AskBMacZoom, and you can connect there. All right, so I did put some things together. Let me share my screen. So what we have going on here, and welcome Instagram for sure. If you want to see my screen, connect to youtube.com/techmoneytalks or facebook.com/techmoneytalks. You'll get to see the screen that I'm actually talking about right now. One of the things that I want to announce is this podcast was just released with Nathan Hirsch, and he's the founder of co-founder of FreeUp that he sold off, but then also Outsource School. Basically, everything related to using VAs to manage and run your business. Really good podcast that came out. We recorded it almost 2 months ago, and it's been dragging. So just with a lot of the things that have been going on, and getting a chance to actually release, that's another thing too. Getting a chance to release the podcast. So things are coming out. But this just came out today. So I say go check it out, Tech Money Talks. You can find it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, all the major platforms for sure. And but it's a really great podcast, and it's definitely needed for sure. Because one of the things, actually, let me see if I can find this here. I thought this was really awesome, and I gave it as an intro in the morning, and I'm going to give another shout out to her, but let me pull it up here. I thought this was really awesome. Hold on. Instagram. I'm pulling up Instagram right now. And I gave it in the intro, but I'm going to pull it up on the screen if you guys are watching live on the screen here. So Miss Margarita, her and Leo Ecom is going to be future guests on the show for sure. So she's been crushing it in drop shipping and going to be a future guest. But this particular post, $40,000 day. But read what she wrote in here, which what I thought was really awesome. Um, Let me just summarize here. This is like, I'm going to tell you a couple of things I wish I knew before scaling my store so that you'd be a little more prepared when scaling your store. And she's like, invest in time in a really good supplier that has amazing communication. Switch to fulfilling with a supplier that accepts bulk orders. Train one employee to be super well and that will take care of your company, somebody who cares. And then she dives into the importance of customer service, because just imagine, so like look at this screenshot here, a $40,000 day, meaning, and it translates to 1,500 orders, and you get a good number of customer inquiries that's going through. So there's definitely a bunch of people. I mean, 1,560 orders means that there's 1,560 people that are taking action. A good percentage of them are going to have some inquiries. Maybe they entered the wrong shipping address. Maybe they wanted a different color or style or something. But there's questions that come off. So you can't just be on your own. You want to have your business prepared as you're scaling to that point. And she just hit the nail on the head. So I just felt like mentioning that. And I think this goes very well with the podcast episode that was just released, which was this one with Nathan Hirsch. Being prepared and knowledgeable about setting up your VA systems, having employees, things like that. So it's really important stuff here. And thanks, Jay. Thanks for letting me know that the audio is good. And the Dropship by Phone program. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's actually the topic of today, which is to talk about how to make money with no money and the Dropship by Phone program. So we're going to dive into that for sure. And we'll see if there's time that maybe we can do another quick example. One thing that I want to touch on is May 26th. It's coming out. Live interview with Jim Edwards, Copywriting Secrets. This is awesome. This guy's legendary in marketing, and it's just going to be a really great thing. So I'd say be sure to check live to get a chance to ask some questions with them live. If you've been trying to figure out how do I make an irresistible offer, what kind of wordings, writing, what should you be thinking about as you're writing your ad copy or your sales page and so on. So many different things is really important. And I'm really glad to have them on the podcast. So keep a lookout for that. May 26th, 12:30 p.m. Central. It's going to be live, so be sure to check that out. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about is make money with no money. This right here, Dropship by Phone. It's 100% newbie friendly, super simple, easy to use, proven results. The cool thing was, the last time that I mentioned it, people were getting results just by taking action, which is important. And even my story, if you're catching things on YouTube, go check this out. This was recorded back in December 2018. That's how far back this goes, but it's actually more relevant today. I think more people, there's over 30-some million people without a job, right? And there's lack of money coming in for sure. Keeping it real. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. And, you need to be able to at least have a source of income to come in, help pay for some ad spend, right? So this right here, and this was pretty amazing. So I was proving this out back then in 2018. And I was at like a happy hour. I had a drink in one hand and my phone in the other hand, drink in one hand. And while I'm drinking, I'm launching and I'm posting. It's using a concept that I call drop posting. And I ended up launching a product, and that night it was getting some sales. And then by the next morning, had 14 sales. And I was like, wow, I got to do a YouTube video. So while I was in the morning, and you'll catch the video, I was in the morning. My kids had like a sleepover slumber party. And this is back in the day when you could actually get together and have a slumber party. And I went to like Dunkin' Donuts, get them like, breakfast donuts and things like that. But on the way, I was recording. So I was recording on my phone and just telling about my experience. But then when I got back to my desk, I showed exactly what I did. And, 14 sales, it was over $10 profit per sale. So that was like $140 just from one night, one post. And that kind of stuff, I mean, that kind of stuff is real and it's nice. I mean, I say for any regular person, to make like an extra $100 or something like that per day is really cool, right? So if you guys agree with that, give it a thumbs up for sure. This kind of stuff, I mean, I think it's actually really cool. So if you can support the podcast, support on YouTube or Facebook, throw a thumbs up there. And I think it's just like really cool stuff. And like I showed you, I mean, the screenshots, things like that, it actually works. So in this, it's like, okay, how do you actually do this? And it's how to do it without having to spend money on ads, which is important. And especially right now, if people don't have money to throw into ads, then you could actually do this, get some traction going, get some income coming in. And then hopefully, I would suggest two things. One, use this to actually bring in some money. Two, actually try to work to find, some kind of income that's coming in. And then three, then you start to pursue what I call would be like, next level, which is like Shopify dropshipping, where you could do the traditional mainstream approach of dropshipping, where you're actually using advertising to get sales going, because there you could do it at volume. Now in this case, but this helps you do it without spending money on ads, which is cool. So there's 4 steps to the process here, and I'm going to cover it today. So I'm going to break it down. So this is 4 steps. Number 1 is actually find the product. So find the product that you want to sell, and then number 2 is list it in a marketplace. And the cool thing, you could actually do this all from your phone. I'll show you from the computer and the phone. And number 3 is that you could actually process the sales. So once you get the order, so you're collecting retail prices, just like drop shipping. You collect retail price, and then you pay the supplier wholesale price, and you keep the difference. And the supplier will send it to your customer. And we got a question that came in from Anne. Where can I find products that doesn't take forever to arrive? Very good question, Anne, and we're gonna dive into that for sure. So the next step here, I say step number 4, you just repeat. Keep the profits and repeat over and over again. And finding the product. So this is important here. One of the sites that I recommend, which is called Wish. And in Wish, so let me pull this up here. And give me a second. And I'm going to pull up the site. If you go to wish.com, and this is what the site looks like if you go to wish.com. So a whole bunch of products that are here, and this is just one of many sources. I actually have a YouTube video that goes into showing the different things, different product sources that you can use. But the good question that Anne brought in is like, okay, where can I find that doesn't take a lot of time? And I want to show that to you. And actually, let me see if I can actually share my screen here, because I'm going to show that via my screen. So I'm going to launch, and I'm doing this live, folks, so just bear with me. And I think I enabled it. Let me see. Gonna try to pull up my phone. So this is my phone right here, but I want to screen share it on the screen so you guys can see me pull it up. But I'm not seeing it pop up. It might be because I'm live streaming right now, but I know I've done it before, but I had it set up previously last time here. So let me see. No. Nope, I don't see it. I'm going to try one more time. Hopefully it doesn't kill the live stream. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to share from my phone. But let me see if I can log into Wish and see if that will work for us. So let me see if I can do that real quick here. 1 second. And And actually, I think if you go back 2 weeks on the Monday, I think it might have been the 4th. And it was like May 4th. May the 4th be with you. If you guys remember that. I think I did a demo where I was showing from the phone. Ooh, I actually see it up here. Hold on. I think it just took a while. Okay. Here we go. All right, we're in action. So let me know if you could see the screen. And I'm going to bring it into the middle here. All right, we're in business. Okay. So you can see my screen. I'm actually holding it up right now. And for those of you on Instagram, if you want to see, go to youtube.com, facebook.com/techmoneytalks. Now, let me find the products here. Where's products? I have a folder that's called products. And let's open Wish. Now, one of the things that I would recommend in Wish is actually to use the products. You see that icon that's in the upper top, and I'm trying to point to it and actually tell you, but it's like this icon right here, this little speedy truck looking icon. That's the one you want to click on, where you can actually find products that are fast shipping. So you can look at these things. Now, all the products here are for sale, but I would avoid. Don't try to sell the N95 masks. Leave that for the medical professions and things like that. Another warning about those AirPods or the knockoff AirPods. They're not the real deal, and there's been I think some lawsuits about trying to sell knockoff air. These are real AirPods, but I mean, what shows on the screen there, don't sell those things. Just stick to some other products that you can find, and basically ideas, stuff that looks a little trendy. I mean, one of the things that I sold last time was like this LED elephant. Like, speaking of the elephant, look at this elephant here. Man, and this is $1. So this thing costs $1. It's a moonstone, hand carved, 2,336. Wow. Moonstone, hand carved opal gemstone. Really, really catchy. Let's see what other photos are here. And this is what I would do. So I'd take photos of them like this. Take photos, go to the next one, take photo, go to the next one. That shows the size, so that might be helpful too. It looks like it's like the size of a quarter. So what you would do right from your phone, you could take photos, and then in your photo editor, you just crop it out, and to give it like that square format. And then from there, you just kind of say, so you could see AC Hampton messaging, how's it going on my phone right now live, which is cool. Tell them, hey, join me live, man. So right here, you could take this, crop out the photo, and then what you would do, and I'll show you where you would go to. I'm going to try to avoid, let me see. Last time I tried cropping the photos, it disrupted this the phone screen sharing. So let me quickly crop the photos. Let me stop this here. Boom. And let me crop the photos real quick. And while I'm cropping, I'll talk through the next step here, which is the other thing that you could do. Watch count. I talked about watch count before, and I'm going to talk about watch count now while I'm cropping out this photo. And the reason why I'm doing it right now is because it disrupted the screen last time. But cropping just means create that square image of it. You could do it right from your phone. It's just like an edit, and I'm selecting, choose a square. It's square format. Boom, done. I'm going to do another one, square, and I apologize that I can't show you, but I remember last time I did this. Catch the other video from 2 weeks ago, and the last time I was doing it, it edited the thing, so it was disrupting the screen sharing. Okay, so I cropped out a few photos here, and I'm just going to do it for time's sake. And now let me see if I can reshare my phone because we're going to do a post. And this is all it takes, folks, for real. Okay, cool. Let me see if I can share my screen there. Awesome. Let me know if you guys like this phone screen sharing thing. If you think this is a cool thing, let me know. Give a thumbs up if you think that this is pretty cool stuff. I think it's pretty cool. And it gives a chance to actually share these things. All high tech technology. Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're going to go to the Facebook Marketplace. So we go to Facebook, and then if we open here, we're going to see a section that's called Marketplace. You see that on the right hand side? Hopefully you guys can see my screen okay. It's called Marketplace. So I clicked on Marketplace, and then we're going to click on Sell. And then here it says you could sell a new listing. And then here you could say add photos. And then these are the photos that you can add here. So boom, 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 boom. And I just added photos. Now the title, let's see what this title was called because I forgot what it was called here. White Sri Lanka Moonstone, hand-carved opal gemstone ornament craft. What sounds better, gemstone or moonstone? Gemstone, hand-carved elephant. Maybe gemstone. So my first thought is like, okay, hand-carved elephant. Do you guys think gemstone or moonstone? Actually, let me know. My first thought is
a class of objects mentioned earlier.
Thank you, Alexa. Do you hear Alexa talking back to me live? Maybe we should ask Alexa. Alexa, is gemstone better or moonstone better?
Here's something I found on the web. According to c.edu, moonstone is the most highly prized of the feldspar gems and is valued for its beautiful blue sheen, called agilorescence.
Dang, let's use moonstone. Thank you, Alexa. Okay, so we just moonstone. All right, cool. Now, what is moonstone worth? I don't know. Let's just put $19.95 for now. That'll give you at least a good $15 profit, right? And actually, I didn't check out the shipping. And actually, I don't think you can do cents here. And I forgot about that. So let's just let's double check on what the shipping cost is. So that's one of the things you got to check as well. So it's $8 express shipping. So the cost of the item is $1.73. Let's round it up, basically $2. And then the delivery option, $8. So $10 total. So I would say you at least want to make a $10 to $15 profit. So let's just say maybe to start out with, and I always start higher, and then I always do in the course I talk about like a drip technique because it refreshes your listing in the marketplace. So it's better to start high and then work your way down, and that refreshes your listing because the marketplace and Facebook will say, "Hey, they just price dropped. They just price dropped again," and that means like it's a good deal. It's a good deal, and that's how it gets positioned. I talk about that in the course. So in this case, um, let's just start. Let's just say $29. I don't think we can do, and already that's telling you different things: decorative accents, figurines, sculpting, molding, ceramics. Let's say figurines. Condition is new. No brand. We'll just leave it white material. Doesn't let me type anything. So I'm going to leave that blank. And I'm going to put it in Chicago. So, and then here the description. Let's see if we could actually copy. I remember the copy feature used to be here. Cool. Copy. And we're going to paste. Pow. Man, that makes it easier. I remember I had lost that copy paste feature in there. And let's just say elephant. You can get up to 20 tags. I'm just going to say elephant and moonstone. And boom, next. Marketplace, you could put it in other groups. And here's the other thing is like this won't show in your personal Facebook feed. It'll just show in like in your marketplace listings. So if you're worried about, hey, you're using your personal Facebook account, it doesn't show in your personal Facebook unless you want it to. Hey, you never know, your friends, family, and they might refer it to somebody else. They'll want to buy it. But if you don't want it to, it won't by default. And then you just say publish. And then boom, active. So here we go. It's active right now. So if you're watching on Instagram, you'll see. But if you're watching on YouTube, you saw that it's there. So literally, you guys, just by doing this, you saw us do it live right here, the listing, and it took it took time for me just to like share the screen with you guys, but it took 10 minutes to do a posting here. And this is what I call making money, no money. And maybe later on this week, I'll give you an update on this one. But the one that I did the first time I talked about this, within the first hour, 2 sales. First hour, 2 sales, and it was a $28 profit, which is cool. And I got many more after that. And then the cool thing was there was another guest that joined and said that they applied the same technique and had like 10 sales going on. So the name of the game is all about taking action, going through it, and this makes that extra money. So I'd say as a thing is like use this as a stepping stone. I like to use that stepping stone analogy where this is like, ground level. From ground level, this is your first step into drop shipping. Post, find out what products are going to sell. You can do it for free. And then you can actually make like an extra $100 a day doing it, right? And then now, hopefully, if you're wise with your money, you can save it and put that towards the ad spend, which would be important. So you can save that money, put it towards your ad spend. And then when you're for ad spend, that's where you got the, more mainstream traditional drop shipping and the stuff that I do where I actually wrap ClickFunnels around Shopify drop shipping to really increase the average order value. This stuff gets powerful, folks. So the name of the game is test, test, test. Find the products. With the Dropship iPhone, you can do that. It's that concept that I call drop posting. And then you could actually do dropship funnels. If you want to learn more about dropship funnels, you can join our Dropshipping Insiders group. There's 7 days free access to join. Insiders at dropshipfunnels.com. There's different things like winning products. We do research, competitor sites, suppliers. You guys had a question about suppliers, Facebook ads, all the works. Basically, I put things into what's called a swipe folder and I share it with the insiders group. And it's all positioned together really nice. And I think it's, really awesome just to give value in another format, just to kind of tee things up so that because I have access to all the tools and stuff like that that's available. And we share the access within the group because it's more of a community to come together and build this stuff together. So really awesome stuff. I mean, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I thought it was like, really awesome. We got a chance to go through the example, how to do posting, and we cranked through it. Take action. The name of the game is taking action, and just do it. And if you have any questions, drop me a DM, let me know. Be sure to like and share, give it a thumbs up. That really helps out the show. And that's about it for today. I got a lot of stuff that I'm working on right now. And that's why I was still kind of questioning. It's like, man, should I keep this going? Because it does take a part out of my day to think about what to prepare and talk about next. And it is getting a little time consuming, just to be honest with you guys. And I do need to focus on my business as well. But I am trying to give as much value as I can. We do have the podcast that was released, so be sure to check out the podcast. This just came out today, but a lot of awesome things coming off. So if you can, show your support. Let me know that you guys like this kind of stuff, and then it'll keep me going as well. So, all right, guys. Well, that's about it, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, which will be Tuesday's Ninja Tactics.